Hello, I'm Rich McCord. In this video, I'd like to share with you an Ananda Yoga approach to the chakras, which is to say that we'll focus on the chakras as we work with the subtle energies of the body, dynamically involving our minds and our feelings in our practice, and emphasizing a meditative approach to Hatha Yoga. But first, I'd like to explain a little bit about the chakras and how we work with them in the Ananda Yoga for Higher Awareness system. Yoga teaches that we have not only a physical body, but a body of energy or life force. This invisible energy, it's called prana in Sanskrit, is the source of all life. Just as a physical body has a spinal cord through which nerve impulses flow, the energy or astral body also has a spine through which energy flows. Think of it as a hollow tube that runs from near the tailbone at the base of the spine, up the center of your body, to the medulla oblongata at the base of your brain, and then forward to the point between the eyebrows, the spiritual eye. And the energy body isn't actually contained within the physical body. It's in another dimension altogether. But when we experience this energy body, it feels as though it's in the physical body. So for simplicity, we'll speak of it this way. Now, within the energy spine are the 7 main energy centers called chakras. Think of them as distribution centers for prana. Paramahansa Yogananda, the first great yoga master to live in the West, and whose teachings form the basis for Ananda Yoga, likened the chakras to the power substations operated by your local electric utility. Visualize them as whirling spheres of light. Now, each chakra has a number of functions. I'll mention just a few basic ones. The first chakra is located at the base of the spine near the tailbone. It's called the coccyx center. It governs the legs and feet, as well as the organs of elimination. Much more important, however, is that it's the focal point of certain qualities or attitudes of mind. As the first chakra begins to awaken, which is to say, when its energy moves inward and up the astral spine, we manifest qualities of groundedness, loyalty, firmness of purpose. The second chakra, the sacral center, is about 1.5 inches above the first, just in front of the sacrum, that part of our physical spine that's joined to the pelvis. The sacral center governs the reproductive system. When its energy moves inward and upward, we develop qualities of openness, adaptability, and willingness. The third chakra is behind the navel. It's called the lumbar center, and it governs the organs of digestion and assimilation. As this chakra begins to awaken, we manifest the qualities of enthusiasm for life and dynamic, fiery self-control, control over our own energies and tendencies. The fourth chakra, the heart center, is in the middle of the chest, near the physical heart. It governs the heart, circulation, lungs, diaphragm, arms, and hands. When our energy moves inward and upward from this chakra, we feel and express love, kindness, and devotion. The fifth chakra, the cervical center, is at the base of the neck. It governs the neck, throat, and vocal cords. As this chakra awakens, we manifest qualities of deep calmness and a sense of expansion of consciousness. We speak of the sixth chakra as having 2 poles. One pole is at the point between the eyebrows, the spiritual eye. It's the seat of enlightenment, intuition, joy, and willpower. The other pole is at the medulla oblongata, the base of the brain. It regulates the breath, and it's the primary entry point of prana into the body. It's also the seat of the ego, the small self, and therefore it's associated with the quality of divine surrender. In fact, every chakra has 2 poles, like a magnet, but the poles of the sixth chakra are so distinct that it's almost as though there were 2 different chakras. The seventh, or crown chakra, is at the top of the head. It's the seat of liberation, the ultimate goal of all spiritual seeking. To reach this goal, Yogananda taught that we must first bring all our life force to the spiritual eye. Therefore, in Ananda Yoga, we focus on the first 6 chakras in order to accomplish this. Each chakra works with a particular vibration, a vibration that can express either positively or negatively. Think of positive and negative not as good and bad, but like the positive and negative poles of a magnet. The difference is simply a matter of direction. A positive direction helps us experience our true nature as children of the divine. A negative direction takes us away from that, causing us to identify more with the things of this world. For example, the first chakra is said to represent the earth element within us, the quality of solidity, and it can either help us or hinder us. If it helps us to be grounded, to accept what is, and to move forward from that point, it's a positive direction. But if it causes us to get stuck in what is and not be able to move because of fear or laziness, then it's a negative direction. Similar qualities, but opposite directions. Take another example. Loyalty is a positive first chakra quality. Loyalty to our friends, to our highest aspirations, to truth. But switch its polarity and you have its negative counterpart, stubbornness, unwillingness to change. Yoga teaches that these directions of energy flow are very specific. Energy flow is positive at a chakra when it flows inward and upward toward the spiritual eye. A chakra's energy flow is negative when it flows downward or outward toward the material world. Similarly, the connection between energy and the qualities is also very specific. A positive flow causes us to manifest certain qualities, and a negative flow causes us to manifest others. Loyalty versus stubbornness, for example. And it goes the other way, too. When we cultivate certain qualities within us, we manifest the corresponding energy flows at the chakras. Energy goes hand in hand with the qualities or attitudes. This is where Ananda Yoga comes in, with its emphasis on energy and on positive qualities. The goal, remember, is to bring the life force up the energy spine to the spiritual eye. Each yoga posture and breathing technique directs the life force into certain chakras, usually one chakra more than others. And the effect does depend to some extent on which chakra we concentrate on. When a chakra is energized in this way, it becomes magnetic. It begins to attract other energy to itself. And when we also focus our attention in the chakra, that magnetic attraction is increased because energy goes wherever our attention goes. So we begin to experience a flow of energy at the chakra. Now we want to strengthen that flow of energy in a positive direction, inward and upward. In Ananda Yoga, we do this by working not only with the energies, but with their associated qualities, through specific mental affirmations designed to align us with a positive quality of the chakra. For the best effect, we need to put all that we are into our practice, affirming with deep concentration, bringing both our minds and our feelings into the practice. It's not enough just thinking about the qualities. We must become them. Then we're doing yoga. We'll end our routine with meditation, the ultimate tool for working with the chakras. We'll focus primarily on the inner energy aspects of the poses. If you want help with the outward mechanics of your practice, or with learning a classical yoga meditation technique, then it's best to work directly with a qualified instructor. The end of this video describes how Ananda can help you with this process. One last thought. The idea of life force may seem esoteric, but that's only because it's so central to who we are that we don't even notice it, just as we don't notice the air we breathe. In the beginning, you may need to be content with just visualizing energy as you do this routine. But soon you'll begin to feel the energy as a living reality within you. You'll feel completely natural working with it. And what a difference it will make, not only in your Hatha Yoga practice, but in every aspect of your life. Joy to you. sit in a comfortable cross-legged position. Rest your hands, palms up, at the junction of thighs and abdomen. Inhale and roll your shoulders forward and up. Exhale and roll them back and down, keeping your spine long. Close your eyes and breathe from your diaphragm. Practice Ujjayi breath by slightly constricting the back of the throat so that as you breathe through your nose, you make a sound like an ocean roar. Yoga says that each time you inhale, energy moves up your astral spine. And each time you exhale, energy moves down your astral spine. Ujjayi breath helps increase your awareness of those movements. As you breathe, visualize the energy moving up and down the spine, whether you feel it or not. With practice, you'll soon feel it. Continue Ujjayi breathing through the following warm-ups, always moving smoothly with the breath. Focus first on the cervical center, at the base of the neck. Inhale, and as you exhale, rotate chin over left shoulder. Inhale back to center, and exhale chin over right shoulder. Inhale center, exhale left. Inhale center, exhale right. One more time, each side, focusing on the fifth chakra. And inhale center, exhale chin to chest. Relax here for a couple breaths, letting the back of your neck soften. And inhale back to upright. Circle of joy for the heart chakra. Bring your hands to Namaste. Inhale and interlaced fingers. Exhale and stretch palms forward. Inhale and lengthen overhead. Exhale and circle hands down behind you, palms together. Interlace and inhale, stretching hands and breastbone in opposite directions. Exhale and release to Namaste. Again, letting the breath move you. Inhale and interlace. Exhale, palms forward. Inhale and lengthen up. Exhale and expand your aura as you circle behind. Interlace fingers. Inhale and open chest and shoulders. Exhale and return to prayer position. Once more, inhale and interlace. Exhale forward. Inhale up. Exhale behind. Inhale and open. Exhale to Namaste. And release your hands into your lap. Third chakra. Lie on your back, arms out to the sides. Inhale and bring your knees toward your chest. Exhale and bring both knees toward the floor on your left, knees even and right shoulder on the floor. Inhale back up to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale up. Exhale over to the left. Inhale back up. And exhale right. Once more each side, moving with the breath, focusing on the lumbar center. And back up to center for second chakra. Hug your left knee to your chest and extend your right leg to the floor. Relax the left leg completely from the buttocks down through the toes. Release right hand to floor. Inhale and exhale your left hip open. Breathe and let go, feeling an openness not only in your hip, but throughout the left side of the pelvis and around the second chakra. Inhale back to center. Exhale and release the left leg to the floor. Inhale, right knee to chest. Exhaling, squeeze and relax the right leg. Inhale and exhale, right hip to the side. Breathe and open the hip, the pelvis, and the sacral center. Inhale back to center. And roll to one side and come up onto hands and knees for cat-cow stretch and the first chakra. Place your hands under your shoulders, knees under hips, spine neutral. Inhale. And as you exhale, tuck your tailbone and slowly round the spine from the tailbone upward, tucking your chin at the end. Inhale and rotate sit bones back and up. Slowly lengthen and arch forward up through the crown of your head. Exhale and slowly round, originating all movement from the first chakra. Inhale and mentally touch each chakra as the curve moves up the spine. Exhale and round again, mentally touching each chakra. One more breath. And inhale back to neutral. And step forward and up into standing mountain pose. Concentrate at the first chakra. Use Ujjayi breath. With each inhalation, visualize energy moving from the first chakra up the spine to the spiritual eye. With each exhalation, visualize energy moving back down the spine. Let's tune in more precisely to the first chakra, the coccyx center. Focus on the muscles in the center of the pelvic floor, not in front or behind, right in the center. Lightly tense those muscles upward, relaxing all other muscles. This is Mula Bandha, the root lock. The first chakra is the point toward which the muscles are tensing. And relax the pelvic floor, keeping your awareness at the first chakra. Now add Ujjayi breath. Inhale and visualize energy moving from the first chakra up the spine to the spiritual eye. Hold the breath and apply Mula Bandha. Release the Bandha and exhale, visualizing energy moving back down the spine. Again, inhale up the spine. Hold Mula Bandha. Release and exhale the energy back down to the first chakra. Continue Ujjayi now in chair pose. Inhale up the spine, hold the breath, and soften into the pose. Exhale and feel the energy descend to the coccyx center. Continue focusing on the rise and fall of prana in the spine as you breathe. Feel that movement of life force supporting you. Each inhalation lifting you. Each exhalation softening you. Affirm mentally at the first chakra, my body is no burden, it is light as air. body is no burden. It is light as air. If your knees are sound, come into the second phase. Inhale, then exhale slowly into a squat. Keep your awareness in the spine and continue affirming, my body is no burden. It is light as air. Release arms to your sides. Inhale and soar upward. Exhale and expand your aura as you return to Tadasana. Close your eyes and draw the energy released from your legs into the first chakra. Visualize the chakra glowing brighter and brighter with that light. Tree pose. Shift your weight to your left foot. Root your foot into the earth, stabilizing your body. Open your right hip and bring your right heel to the inside of your left ankle or left thigh. Palms up. Inhale and encircle your body with light. Exhale and soften. Draw stability from the earth into the first chakra and spread it throughout the spine with Ujjayi breath. Mentally affirm, I am calm. I am poised. I am calm. I am poised. Inhale and stretch up. Exhale and circle back down. Release your right leg and return to standing pose. Close your eyes and feel the first chakra alive with energy. Other side. Shift your weight to your right foot and bring your left foot up to wherever is comfortable. Inhale and circle up tall, expanding your aura. Exhale and soften. With Ujjayi, breathe life force through the spine, stabilizing and lifting you. Feel that stability permeating your consciousness. Affirm mentally deep within the first chakra, I am calm. I am poised. Inhale up and exhale back to standing pose. Close your eyes. Soften around the first chakra and offer its energy up into the second chakra, the sacral center, about 1.5 inches above the first. It's the center of fluidity, adaptability, willingness. Virabhadrasana. Step your feet wide, left foot out, right foot slightly in. Inhale and stretch open through chest and shoulders, palms up. Exhale into the pose. Inhale and lengthen your spine. Exhale and turn your gaze out over your left arm. Notice how your upturned palms help you feel lighter. Use Ujjayi breath to lift you even more as you draw a current of calmness through you, through your legs, your arms, and especially the sacral center. Mentally affirm, divine calmness flows through me, flows through me. Divine calmness flows through me. Inhale and come up. Turn toes forward. Exhale and release. Close your eyes and focus in the sacral center, enjoying the openness, the lightness. Other side. Right foot out, left foot in. Inhale and open. Exhale and come into the pose. Inhale. Exhale and turn your gaze right. Even with palms down, recapture the lightness you felt on the first side. With Ujjayi breath, feel calmness flowing through you, lifting you, opening you. Know that this calmness is all you need to meet every challenge, every opportunity. Mentally affirm from the sacral center, divine calmness flows through me, flows through me. Inhale and come up, toes forward, exhale and release. Close your eyes and feel the freedom and openness in the sacral center. Now inhale and lengthen the spine, hands at hip joints. Exhale and slowly fold forward, spine long, neck releasing. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and release forward, hands to the floor, bending your knees if necessary. Breathe. Relax around the sacrum, and by your concentration, withdraw the energies of the pelvic region into the second chakra. Enjoy the freedom of openness, of flexibility. Bend your knees and inhale up tall. Come into a slight backward bend, drawing the second chakra energy up into the third chakra, the lumbar center behind the navel. Exhale and circle down. Step softly into Tadasana. Close your eyes and focus at the third chakra. Feel that Ujjayi breath is stimulating that chakra, energizing its qualities of enthusiasm and self-control. Chandrasana, moon pose. Inhale and circle your energy up once again. Exhale and extend to your left, keeping the left side of your rib cage long and open. Soften your shoulders and left knee and gaze slightly upward. Use Ujjayi breath and focus on the lumbar center. Lengthen up through that center with each inhalation. Affirm mentally, strength and courage fill my body cells. Inhale and come up. Exhale and circle back down, expanding your aura. Close your eyes and feel the lumbar center recharged with energy. Other side. Inhale up. Exhale and extend to your right. Slow, deep Ujjayi breaths through the third chakra. Feel the power of the pose building in your spine. Affirm mentally, strength and courage fill my body cells. Continue affirming and drawing the life force into the third chakra. Now inhale and stretch up. Exhale and slowly return to standing pose. Close your eyes Visualize the third chakra glowing with energy. Now come down onto the floor, knees bent, for Navasana, boat pose. Place your hands behind your knees. Inhale and come up onto your sit bones, spine long. Exhale and extend your legs. If you like, take away the support of your hands. Focus on the third chakra, sustaining this pose with prana, not muscular effort. Use Ujjayi breath to focus your mind. If the pose becomes a physical strain, bend your knees so it's easier to feel the life force behind all effort. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and release. Come onto your knees into the firm pose. If this is uncomfortable, place a rolled blanket between the buttocks and the backs of your ankles. Notice the dynamic energy in the abdomen. Draw that energy to a focus in the third chakra, revitalizing your zest for life and your power of fiery self-control, the ability to follow your highest ideals in every circumstance. Navi Kriya. Lock your chin to your chest. Close your eyes and gaze upward toward the spiritual eye, but concentrate at the lumbar center. Breathe naturally and mentally chant Om at the lumbar center 100 times. I'll count for you. Om, 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 Om. As your concentration deepens, feel a growing reservoir of energy at the third chakra. Now release the chin lock and slowly tip your head back, eyes still closed and gazing toward the spiritual eye, and still concentrating at the lumbar center. Chant Om there 25 times. Inhale and straighten up. Feel a surge of energy rising from the lumbar center up the spine. Place both hands over the heart to direct the energy there, to stimulate the heart's natural qualities of generosity, kindness, and love. Now come up onto your knees for Ustrasana, camel pose. Place the heels of your palms in the back rim of your pelvis, pressing down with your hands forward with your hips. Inhale, lifting through the spine and bending back. Exhale and soften. You may wish to do a full camel pose, bringing the hands onto the heels. Use Ujjayi breath to heighten your awareness of the heart chakra. With each inhalation, lift your heart beyond all attachment, all selfishness. With each exhalation, soften to allow love and compassion to flow in. Affirm from the center of your heart, I am free. I am free. Inhale and come up. Exhale slowly down into firm pose, then forward into child's pose. Let your back soften and relax. Breathe slowly, diaphragmatically. Use your breath to soften and open your back muscles, your mind, your heart. Slowly inhale up for half spinal twist. Place your right foot outside your left hip, left foot outside your right knee. You may wish to sit on your blanket to keep your hips level. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and gently open to your left. Close your eyes and concentrate on drawing life force into the heart as the twist deepens. Shine your love and compassion out to all beings. Affirm from the center of your heart, come join me, friends, and share my feast of joy. Now inhale and lengthen. Exhale and slowly rotate back to center and into hero's pose, left knee over right. Deep Ujjayi inhalation up into the heart. Slow, conscious exhalation. One more breath. Other side. Place your left foot outside your right hip. Right foot outside your left knee. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and begin to open to your right. Breathe and keep opening, moving the twist and the life force up the spine. Close your eyes and concentrate in the heart center, magnetically drawing life force into that chakra. As your heart expands with prana, let it envelop all other beings in a growing sense of kinship. Mentally affirm, come join me, friends, and share my feast of joy. Now inhale and lengthen. Exhale slowly back to center, into hero's pose, right knee over left. Deep Ujjayi inhalation, filling the heart with prana. Exhale and release the heart energy up the spine toward the 5th chakra, the center of calmness, expansiveness. Focus at the base of your neck and tip your head from side to side a few times to help you locate the 5th chakra, the cervical center. Again, inhale and fill the heart. Exhale and offer your life force into the cervical center. Release your legs and position your blanket for Viparita Karani, the simple inverted pose. Lie down with your shoulders 2 inches below the folded edge of the blanket. If you prefer an easier variation, simply lie with your legs extending up the wall. Inhale, then exhale and slowly lift your legs overhead, hips coming off the floor. Place the heels of your palms on the rim of the pelvis, fingertips on the tailbone, elbows close to your sides. Straighten your legs to near vertical and close your eyes. Visualize the natural magnetism of your hands, stimulating the release of energy at the 1st chakra. Visualize that energy flowing up the spine to the cervical center. Guide this movement with deep ujjayi breathing. Affirm mentally at the center of the 1st chakra, "Awake, my sleeping powers, awake." Visualize the cervical center open, like an empty vessel, to receive the awakened energy. "Awake, my sleeping powers, awake." Now slowly release out of the pose and return to a supine position. Rest here for a moment, letting your neck soften, the cervical center open. Fish pose. Place your extended thumbs underneath your buttocks, palms down. Inhale, press down through elbows and sit bones, and arch your torso upward. Lengthen and open your neck as you lightly rest the top of your head on the floor. With each breath, expand the torso. Close your eyes and concentrate on the cervical center. Feel it expanding, radiating calmness throughout your body, your mind, your surroundings. Breathe smoothly and affirm, "My soul floats on waves of cosmic light." My soul floats on waves of cosmic light. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale and slowly release. Concentrate on the spacious feeling in your neck, in the cervical center. Inhale. Exhale and offer that spaciousness up toward the medulla oblongata at the base of the brain. Roll to one side and come up into a comfortable cross-legged position for Yoga Mudra. You may wish to sit on a blanket. Palms together at the forehead. Inhale and lengthen the spine. Exhale and bend forward to the floor, resting forehead on hands. If your forehead can comfortably reach the floor, bring your hands behind you and either grasp opposite elbows or come into Namaste position. Close your eyes. With each inhalation, gather your energy at the medulla oblongata. With each exhalation, offer that energy toward the spiritual eye, as though offering your small self into your higher self. Mentally affirm, I am thine, receive me. I am thine, receive me. Inhale and slowly come up. Exhale and release your hands to your lap. Ujjayi breathing. Close your eyes and take a slow diaphragmatic inhalation, lifting energy up your spine to the spiritual eye. Hold and focus there briefly. Keep your mind at the spiritual eye as you slowly exhale and the energy descends. Again, inhale prana all the way up the spine. Hold the breath and focus strongly at the point between the eyebrows. Exhale and keep your focus there as the energy descends. Parvatasana, seated mountain pose. With another slow Ujjayi inhalation, bring your energy up and your hands overhead, palms together. Exhale and soften. Inhale, and as you finish your inhalation, draw the abdomen in. Hold the breath and affirm at the spiritual eye, my thoughts and energy rise up to touch the sky. Slowly exhale. Inhale. Abdomen in and hold. Feel your hands magnetically drawing your mind upward. Affirm, my thoughts and energy rise up to touch the sky. Slowly exhale. One more time. Inhale. Hold and joyfully offer yourself into the infinite. My thoughts and energy rise up to touch the sky. And exhale, circling your arms back down, extending your aura one more time. Feel your entire body floating in freedom and bliss. Straighten your legs and lie back for deep relaxation. Stretch your shoulders down away from your ears and open the inner arms and palms to the sky. Lengthen through the back of your neck. Close your eyes and lift them gently toward the spiritual eye. Let your body become still. Consciously relax your feet and legs. Withdraw their energies into the first chakra. Let that energy reinforce your commitment to your own highest aspirations. Feel an unshakable determination to follow truth as you see it. Inhale deeply. Exhale and offer that energy and commitment up toward the second chakra, the sacral center. Relax the pelvic region. Draw its energy also into the sacral center. With commitment as your foundation, know that you have the strength to flow joyfully with whatever life may bring you, free from fear or past habits. Inhale deeply. Exhale and offer that energy and flexibility up toward the third chakra, the lumbar center. Relax the abdomen and all the internal organs. Draw their life force into the third chakra, fueling your enthusiasm for life and your resolve to control yourself rather than trying to control others. Inhale. Exhale and offer that enthusiasm up the spine toward the heart center. Relax the physical heart, the lungs, arms and hands. As you withdraw their energies into the heart chakra, feel your natural love begin to blossom, pure and strong, embracing all other beings as your very own. Inhale. Exhale and offer that loving energy up toward the cervical center. Relax your neck and vocal cords. Gather their energies to a single point in the cervical center, a point of calmness, utter stillness, complete sufficiency in the moment. Inhale. Exhale and expand that calmness up toward the medulla oblongata. Let your calmness soften the medulla. Relax away from self-centeredness. Surrender all thought of I, me, and mine, remembering that true surrender is not passive, but a conscious, dynamic self-offering. Inhale. Exhale and consciously offer all that you are into the spiritual eye, the point between the eyebrows. Visualize there a tunnel of golden light. Enter that tunnel and feel yourself surrounded by a glorious sense of happiness and freedom. As you move deeper into the tunnel, feel yourself bathed by the light until all worldly thoughts, all cares and worries, now there's no tunnel at all, only blue light. Expand your consciousness into that light, into infinite freedom and bliss. At last you come to a silvery white, five-pointed star of light. Feel it radiating pure bliss. Mentally spread out your arms and legs to receive that bliss, bringing your body into the shape of that star. Offer yourself to that star in body, mind, and soul, surrendering every thought, every feeling, to absolute, self-existing bliss. Bliss cascades gently over you, like a waterfall of mist, filling your heart with ineffable peace. Now feel the breath deepening, carrying waves of bliss throughout your body, awakening hands and feet, arms and legs, rolling your head gently from side to side. Bring your knees up to your chest and gently roll onto your side, keeping that bliss within you. Slowly push yourself upright, letting your head be last to come up. Come into a comfortable cross-legged position. Meditate now on the perfect, eternal joy of your own higher self.